Happy Memorial Day. We come not to mourn our dead heroes, but to praise them. We stand for the flag, we kneel for the fallen. All gave some gave all. Remember them for this Memorial Day. And one way that you can remember them is to take care of your health. That's one way, besides having a nice weekend this weekend with your family and friends. So we're going to talk about your health. So if you have a moment, if you're watching this now or on the replay, either way is okay. But I just wanted to share with you a couple of key things just to get you started with your fitness. Whether you're doing this solo on your own or you feel like, hey, I am ready for some coaching. If that's the case, message me on the message. Oh, it's over there. Message me on the message number right there, the word fit, or visit the fit.fitness website, and we'll set up a complimentary 20-minute call and get you rolling, right? Now, but in the meantime, this is what I teach. So if you're interested in what to do for your health and fitness, I'm getting ready to share with you just a couple of key things that you can do on your own right away. And the first thing is consider a fresh starting point. So that's why I put your fitness starting point in the beginning of this message, because you can have a fresh starting point. That's the whole thing, is forget about what happened last week. Forget about it, right? So forget about the past. You don't have to be a slave to your past mistakes. We can let them go. Forgive yourself for them, let it go, and just move on and do the best you can, realizing that you're probably going to continue to make more mistakes. Unless you are a professional athlete, you're going to be making mistakes in regards to eating right or not doing your exercise 100% perfect. It's going to happen. So don't worry about perfection. The name of this game is progress. As long as you're progressing towards your goal, you are having success, and that's really huge. And yeah, the better we do these principles, the better success you're going to have. Does that make sense? So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, I'm just going to do a quick volume check. Make sure that I have good volume here. Do I have volume? Check. Not sure. It's not refreshing. So I'm hoping that the volume is good. So let's write one more thing. Oh, yeah, maybe. Testing.
So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, I'm just going to do a quick
volume. It is good. Okay. So I just wanted to check the volume real quick. So when it comes to any big area of life, one of my mentors said there's really only a half a dozen things that's really important, really. And it's true with fitness. There are really only 5 key things that if you can just wrap your head around and just do the best you can in these 5 areas, you're going to have success. And the 5 things are right on the screen: exercising, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. And this is what I teach. I was just having this conversation the other day with a friend. A lot of times we know what to do. Like, you need to exercise and eat right. I could just end the video right now. What to do: eat right and exercise. But take it, go with it, right? But it's more than that, because we know what to do, but following through is another thing. And sometimes that is where coaching comes in, because as a coach, I hold you accountable to your own goals. We set the goals, you set the goals. I know what your goals are, and then I hold you accountable to the activities around exercise, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset that's going to get you towards your goals. Now, if you're on the Facebook right now, I can't see the comments on every stream. I'm streaming from YouTube. So if you get a chance, check over there too and subscribe. I'll put a link to it somewhere. But please leave a comment. I'll follow up with you if there's any comments or questions, whether it's now on the replay. So please feel free to say hello. Let us know where you're coming from. Really trying to build a sense of community around this healthy lifestyle. Right. Now, with exercise, generally, you want 2 different basic kinds of exercise: building the muscle and fat burning or cardiovascular work. Okay, they do the same. So muscle burning and cardiovascular work. You want both engines going, right? So say if we have an airplane and you have 2 engines on the airplane. then what if you only had one engine working? Well, it wouldn't be as efficient as if you have both engines going on the airplane. So that's why we want to have strength training and cardiovascular training going. Nutrition, the body that you're working towards, leaning down or trimming up or building muscle, toning fat, whatever, reducing fat, burning off the fat, whatever it is you're doing, the foods that we eat on a daily basis are like the supplies that goes towards building that body. So everything we eat and the times of the day that we eat are affecting the house that we're building. So say we're trying to build your house, and say if we only have half the materials necessary to build a house. We're trying to build this house, but we only have half the materials necessary to build the house. How far are we going to get? About halfway, right? So the foods that you and I eat on a daily basis are like the supplies that go towards building your house. So that's very important. Things that we eat on a daily basis, and the things I recommend are whole food, plant-based. It's very clean, very simple. Fruits and vegetables, whole grains and proteins like legumes, lentils, nuts, and seeds. And now there's more and more and more ways of making this diet taste so good. They have chefs online and home delivery options, and there's just no excuse to not to be able to figure it out. It's very simple, and you can do it. I know you can. I know you can. Let's believe in it. Right. You can do it. Now, how do you do it? One way that you actually follow through, because this is where people struggle, is the actual follow through. So how do you follow through is I encourage you to develop more reasons to follow through. If you have 20 reasons not to eat unhealthy, but 20 reasons to eat healthy, 20 reasons more than the unhealthy, you're going to eat healthy. So how can you develop more reasons? Well, the coaching really helps with that, because I dig deep emotionally with you and find out what's really making you click. And then it's just that doing that emotionally is going to really, because you're going to want your goal so bad, you're going to eat whatever it takes. But the more reasons you can back it up on your own, consider watching some documentaries. There are 3 basic documentaries I encourage you to watch that'll give you reasons to stick with the whole food plant-based. That's The Game Changers. All these can be found on Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube. Okay, so The Game Changers, Forks Over Knives, and Dominion. Those are the 3. You watch all 3 of those, and you're probably gonna be on the right path. And plus, I'm happy to share with you my list of foods. There's all kind of YouTube videos about it now. It's just a matter of learning and making some progress along the way. But start with those documentaries: The Game Changers, Forks Over Knives, and Dominion. So the exercise, nutrition, recovery, approximately 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night. We can do a whole hour or 2 just talking about recovery. I don't want to get too deep into it. On the simple, when you exercise, when you're trying to build lean muscle tissue, you're breaking down muscle. When we work out in the gym, we're breaking it down. It's through rest and recovery, your nutrition and your sleep and your time between exercise sessions, that the muscles grow back and get stronger. So you're not building them in the gym. You build them, you break them down in the gym. That's why you want to push it hard and challenge yourself, because that's what's going to get your body to adapt by getting stronger and leaner. But in between your workout sessions, when you're eating and when you're sleeping and when you're dealing with your mindset, and of course you're supplementing intelligently, that's when you build the muscle and you're burning the fat along the way. So exercise, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. These are the principles. If you just follow those principles and you will have success. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm building out a list of free resources very, very soon. It's going to be connected to fit.fitness. That will be coming soon. It's under development, right? Fit.fitness, and you will have a lot of free resources. We're going to develop all kind of free resources because a lot of people watching this don't have a lot of free resources or don't have a lot of resources. But if you will take action, you will have the resources. And that's one thing one of my mentors teaches is that a lot of times it's not for a lack of resources, it's for a lack of resourcefulness. Because if you're going to use money as an excuse, I wouldn't do that. Because there are resources to be healthy if you have a lack of financial resources. Matter of fact, rice and beans is typically known as something to eat on a financial budget. Brown rice and beans, and that's very healthy. All right. So anyway, that's that. All right. So you have any questions about your starting point, getting a fresh starting point? The whole point of this video and this lesson today is that you can have a fresh start. You can have a fresh starting point today. Starting yesterday, today, tomorrow, however you want to set it up. It's your decision. But you can have a fresh starting point when you're ready. And you can take action and you can make progress and be the healthy and get back in those clothes that's back in the closet that you want to get back into. Finally be able to breathe because your belly's not pushing into your clothes is so tight. All these things are so uncomfortable. They're so miserable. There's such suffering. So just consider, as this Memorial Day goes on, how can you, if you're watching this and you live in America, how can you best honor your country? Well, you can take care of yourself. You can take care of your person, your body. In some spiritual realms, your body is like a temple. Think about that. How would you treat your temple? Look at your temple. Go to the bathroom after the shower today or do it now. Take off all your clothes. Look in the mirror. That's your temple. Look at your temple. Are you proud? Are you happy to say that's your temple? Well, you can do something about it. You can do something about it. You can take care of your temple. It doesn't matter where you are at on the scheme of things. If you are way, 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 way overweight, or you're way underweight, or whatever, it doesn't matter. You can make progress, and you can be the best. That's the thing, is you can be the best that you can be. That's the thing. It's not comparing yourself to any standard or anyone else, but to be the best that you can be. You are you. You are an individual, and you can be the best that you can be. If you have any service to you, please let me know. Message me, text me, send me a smoke signal, anything you want. That's it for now, but you can have a fresh starting point. If you want to find out what coaching is all about, want a complimentary 20-minute call, consider reaching out to the number on the screen over there, and we'll set up a complimentary call. You can text anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. We'll set something up. All right. Appreciate your time and your energy. And that's it. Bye for now. And I'll be back.